Today on BladeHQ.com, we are taking a look at the Baladeo 37-gram pocket knife. Little folder, very cool design, very minimalistic. If you're one of those ultralight backpackers or one of those dudes that just doesn't like to carry a lot of weight on his person or her person, this is going to be a great knife for you. The price on this one is $47.95. The overall length on this is 8 inches exactly. The blade length is 3 3/4 inches, made from 420 steel. It's chisel ground. All of these Baladeo knives are chisel ground. So if you're not a chisel ground sort of person, this one's probably not for you. It's got a frame lock on it, steel frame lock, and it lines up just flush with the blade. You can see that there. Let me show you quickly, right in there in that space. It's going to line up, bam, basically 100% lockup on there. Very cool. The thing I like about this one in particular, I've been looking at a bunch of them. We were looking at the 27 gram. This is the one in pink. And then there's the 15 gram, which is super tiny. I feel like all of them just don't have a lot of real estate for your hand to go on. It's so minimalistic that to me it just doesn't feel great in hand. I like this one. It's got this G10 scale. You're going to pay for that G10 scale in weight, but when you get it in your hand, this feels more like I can actually get something done with this knife. I carry a Benchmade Griptilian typically. Well, it's one of my EDCs, but I like how it fits in my hand. I like the ergos on it. It's got more girth in that handle, more real estate that I can use. This one I feel like is better than these other ones that don't have anything. This is the 34 gram, and it's just that frame, and that's all you get on this one, you know? So it just doesn't feel great in the hand. It's not super heavy, but yeah, just different styles. For me, this would be my Baladeo knife of choice. 3 3/4 inch blade, G10 scale on there. I like that. There's the pocket clip. Let me give you a view of that, and we'll give you a pocket shot here to give you an idea of what it looks like in the pocket. Not deep carry, tip down carry only. So if that's a problem for you, this probably won't be your knife. But I like them. I think for what they are, what they cost, and the factor that they are super light is going to be, that's the seller. That's the selling point on this, is just the weight. 37 grams, 1.2 ounces. Let me show you the lockup on it. The blade play, obviously just being a frame, the blade play is not awful, but not stellar either. Front to back, nothing, but I do get a little nervous there because if you're holding that in hand, I worry that it might fold a little bit, but definitely be careful with this sort of knife. This is going to be great for a survival tin, that sort of thing. Your bug out bag, however you want to roll. Not a lot of weight, but I think for what it is, pretty good value. Thickness on this one, 0.23 in the handle, and then the blade thickness on the spine of the blade is 0.074, and then the thickness right at the grind is 0.032 inches. Let me show you this one with gloves on. I feel like this is one that you could actually get down and use gloves with. So let me throw my glove on there, and there's a shot of it in hand with a glove on. So definitely two-handed open. Well, definitely two-handed opening on this. No sort of one-handed opening option here. So just for safety. Like I mentioned, chisel ground, that sort of thing. The handle length on this is 4 1/4 inches. And I think that's about it. We got all the specs on there. I've got Aaron in studio today. He's helping me out with the tactical clothespin. That's how I'm keeping him busy with his, he's doing a job shadow. He's in 8th grade. So Aaron, bring in that tactical clothespin, and let's do a size comparison there. Bam. You can kind of see, here, let's get them on the same plane right there. You get an idea of how big it is. Fairly small little blade. Thank you, Aaron. What do you think of this one? We've looked at a whole bunch of Baladeo knives. What do you think of this one?
I think, yeah, that'd be my Baladeo knife of choice because it's got the better grip, and yeah, that's about it.
Very nice, very nice. And I think that G10 is also going to strengthen that handle quite a bit. I should mention as well that the 37 gram comes with a zebra scale as well, zebra wood scale, which I think is pretty darn cool. That one, I believe, is the same price $44.95 versus $47.95. It also comes in a red version with a red scale on it, red kind of plastic scale. So there's a pink one just for comparison if you're looking for that. So very cool. I like this zebra wood on here. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you've watched this far in the video, I would definitely encourage you to buy this knife at BladeHQ.com. That's the place to buy it. Buy it now.